Hey yo, what's up? My name is Mizzle. You watch my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm here doing a review of a real life talk about Will and Jada Red Table Talk segment. Alright, so we all knew what was buzzing around this couple of weeks. August, I seen had an interview with Angela Yee, and Angela asked him a question about who he was referring to about the Nunya business, and it was referring to the Will Jada, him and Jada, and they were seeing sightings of him and everything. What was the relationship with her? He never specifically say what the relationship was, but he did say he did have love for Jada. So to the point that it was a point in time that he had to step away from it because he was going through a lot, and he had to walk away. But he did fall in love with Jada. He said he sat down, Will gave him his blessing and everything. So it was like, okay. So now, and then all of a sudden, that one of the reps of Jada team, the Smith team, said that August is lying. It was not the truth, and everything. It was not true. Basically saying August is making it up, and it was never happened. Jada came around and said, listen, it's going to be healing to be done, so I'm bringing myself to the red table. So I was like, okay, what's she going to say? Is she going to confirm it? Is she going to deny it? Whatever. Yes. Granted, it's none of our business. It's none of the world business and everything. But August put it out there. People are enamored about the Smiths. They heard about the Smiths' marriage for a long time, so they just want to get the rumors dead, and get the answers to what they question about, what they always were wondering, if they always had an open marriage, what they was doing, how they doing it, so like that. And how they do all this is still together for all this long time. So Jada had the red table talk. If I can find a link, I will post it on the video. If I find it, I get the link, I can post it in the video. If it's not, then it's on YouTube. No, it's on Facebook. Facebook Watch, and it's free. You go watch it. It's called Jada and Will Talk, Red Table Talk, and that episode's there. So it's easy access, and they been opening talk. So what they did, it was like a 12-minute segment, and Will and Jada was by themselves talking, and it has table talk. Well, I wanted to mention that Jada denounced and said that what that person had said for and calling in regards to speaking up for her was totally wrong, and then the whole world went crazy because it was like, everybody was saying, oh, Jada said it's not true. It's not true. So what is it? August lying. This is this. Everybody knew about Jada and stuff like that. So they must be lying. I believe August. And they say he will not lie about this and all that stuff. I said, granted. I personally wouldn't put my business out there, especially if I did something with a celebrity and everything back in the day. It is what it is. Secret is a secret. It's some people that I have slept with who DL and stuff like that. People never know I mess with them because they would not know because they don't know the picture. They don't know nothing. All that stuff. So they keep it. Just keep it shut. Keep it quiet. And that's how it is. But I understand August, he had his whole healing he had to go through and all that stuff, and the process of healing and speaking his truth, that was his truth. He has the right to speak his truth. Whether he name drop or not, that's on his business. Now, Jada and Will don't have to speak their side of it. They could have said, no, it's none of my business, we'll keep it quiet. But they feel like it's open to speak it because Jada and Will, they open towards each other. So they not really concerned about the media opinions as much, but they just want to bring it out in the open and clear the air. And I admire them for that, doing that. I admire them for doing that. So Jada mentioned that whoever spoke for her was totally wrong, that totally was a wrong statement, and I clear the air. So Will said, what did you do? So the timeline happened. This happened 4 years ago. 4 to 4.5 years ago. And I said, oh, that was a while long time. So why is it bringing up now? Because everything happened now. Now, they specifically did not say anything. Will and Jada specifically did not say anything. They kept it quiet because it's a private business. It was a private matter, which I do understand. It is a private matter, and they did not want to talk about it. They kept it quiet. They kept it in their own household. They kept it in their own private, personal lives, and nobody needs to know what happened and what was going on. So that was one thing. And she confirmed, yes, she confirmed that she did have and Jada's word, an entanglement. And I said, oh, girl, entanglement. I said, that's a word. Now, everybody in the word mother is using that word. Oh, I had an entanglement with someone. This is entanglement. Who want to be entangled with me? Entanglement with me. Who want to be entangled with me? I would say, okay, entanglement. So Will said, entanglement? You had a relationship? She said, yes. That's what I said, entanglement, a relationship. Yes, she had a relationship. It started off as friends with August. And if everybody would know, Will knew about it. Will knew about this affair, too. That's why they both kept it quiet. They didn't want to put it in a public matter because they didn't. It's nobody's business, which is true. So they kept it quiet. It started as friends with August, and it started off as helping him because they say he was sick. They was helping him in his health and helping him with his mental state because August was going through a lot around that time. His mental state was not stable. He had a deteriorating health. It was a lot. Death of his family. He couldn't talk for a while. He couldn't walk. He had to relearn how to talk and walk and everything. He was going through a lot at a young age. So that period of time, that's what he was. I think he's 28 now, 27, 28. So half of 4 years ago, that had to be like 23. 23, he was 24. So he was pretty still young, everything. Even though he was adult, he was still young. So him sick, being that. So they was starting off helping him. And then it's developed into the further thing more than what it was actually, I guess, supposed to be. And at the time, Will and Jada was broken up. Now, Will said he was done with her. Jada confirmed that, yeah, he kicked him to the curb. You was done with each other, everything. And they were separated. They were still married, but they were separated. So when you married but separated, it means that you are legally still married, but you're not legally present with the current partner you married with. So you are technically acting single even though you're still married. And whatever fair game you do while you separated is fair game what you do while you separated. It is that you legally on paper are married. So Will did his thing, Jada did his thing. And when Jada did his thing, she was just messing with August, and that came to be. They had a relationship with him. It was something like that, and to the point that when Jada and Will was planning to rekindle things and get things back together to work things out, because when they were separated, they did their own thing for a long period of time. And there was a misconception that August thought that Will gave his blessings. She was like, nobody could give the blessings but myself. So I was able to do what I wanted to do. It was no blessings need to be given, but the fact that since we were separated and we was not together, it came to understanding that he was okay with that friendship relationship brewing between Jada and August. And it's fair game. Since they were separated, it is what it is. That's what he's thinking. So that's that. And she also claimed that, she also demystified that he was not homewrecking. Yes, they technically married, y'all, but they were separated. So when you separated, it means you do your thing when you separated. And you had a mutual agreement to separate from your partner. That means you're not with your partner right now. Even though you're legally married, you're still not with your partner. So it was not homewrecking. Homewrecking would be if August was sleeping with Jada and Will and Jada were still together. And that would be homewrecking because now he presently known that it's married. So everybody say, oh yes, he knew he was married with me. He knows, yes, understand, yes, August knew the family was married. It's like that, but it doesn't take away the fact that he had an affair with Jada and feelings got involved and emotion got attached and everything. Now it's only up to when Jada and Will were trying to make things right and get that together. August cut all ties with Jada. She said that he cut all communication with me, and she said she's okay with that. She's fine with that. He cut all communication with me. It was never going to talk after that. August left the situation after he realized that it probably wasn't going anywhere further, and for his mental state and his mental health and sanity, he needs to leave that situation. So it was done, and it was good. Now people saying that Will looked like he was so hurt, and I don't think Will was hurt. Will knew about it. They kept it a secret, but he'd make a joke. He said, I don't get you back. She said, oh, you already done got me back. You already did what you do. So like that. You did sleep with your people too. Will was not out of the work set, but the only thing about it, nobody on Will's side said anything about him doing an affair with him, so like that. So all people kept quiet. So I said, hey, if I mess with Will, I'll keep quiet too. I said, I ain't messing that up. Sure. Will Smith, I ain't messing that up. Even if I would mess with Jada, I said I won't mess that up either. But if I left my own accord, then I left in my own accord. And that's it. If you leave the situation, you leave the situation. And don't talk about it anymore. But if you want to speak your truth, that's your truth. So, August speaks his truth, Jada and Will speak theirs. And now, Jada and Will said they still together. It was a point in the time where they need to find themselves. She did that because she said she wanted to feel good again. She just wanted to feel good again. And sometimes when you're in a relationship, you go to the point where you don't feel good anymore. You don't feel valued. You don't feel appreciated. So you want that outside thing and feel like you could be validated. You can feel yourself. And she also said about being codependent, because she was broken herself. A broken person trying to help another broken person, it be codependency. That means that you so enamored to helping him, fixing him, and in terms that you doing that, were able to make sure you make yourself feel good. That's codependency. You make yourself feel good by helping someone else and depending on their success. And if it does do well, then you feel like you're doing something right. But emotional insecurity, emotional immaturity at the time, on top of her brokenness, was probably a denominator, probably a base for her to pursue August to that an aspect, because she was looking for something. And she realized she had to work on herself and get that self-clarity and helping, and also working on her, because she can't find that out. Yes, she was looking for external validations that were able to make sure she got it, but it's within. And that's what she learned. And then when Jada started to stay together, even after that, when they got back together, they trying to work things out. They said bad marriage and all, bad marriage or life, they always go stay together. And it was an understanding, and they didn't keep no secrets with each. They didn't keep no secrets from each other. So Will knew about this relationship with August, and they good. Like I said, it was a 12-minute thing, and it was not mad. It was nothing bad, and I appreciate their honesty, the open honesty. I appreciate their relationship, because it does come with maturity when you decide to stick with the person you with, even though you feel like you were so done with them. But you came back, you have an understanding, and now y'all inseparable. No matter what y'all do, they realize it's like we are life partners, and we gonna stick together no matter what. And they appreciate each other for that. So I appreciate Will Jada for speaking up. I had enjoyed this segment. Now, what's going on with August and Keke Palmer? I cannot say nothing about that. I read it on that. He clapping back at Keke. Keke say something about August was never my man, so you gonna keep looking for. We go running around in a circle trying to find answers because he was never this. And then with August somehow clap back. I said, August, I understand, man, what you're going through, but you can't keep clapping back all like this, like that, because now it's becoming bitchy, and it's coming too much of a sit move, and you don't want to do that. So relax. Stop clapping back with every female who says something wrong with you. Yes, Jada called you entanglement. It is what it is. It was an entanglement. All right, just leave it alone. If you heard about Jada for saying that, go after Jada. But at the end of the day, what's clap back at Keke? Keke ain't saying nothing about you, so like that. Somebody made a comment, and Keke responded, and then he made it seem like she was talking about it. I said, no, she wasn't bad mouthing you and nothing like that. So why are you clapping back? It is what it is. It's all over Twitter. It's on Twitter, y'all. So follow Keke, follow August, and you can find out what's going on back and forth. But that was that. That was the video. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel about this situation. Tell me what your thoughts about the Will and Jada. Tell me what you think about what she's saying about entanglement. How you feel that. Do you feel like August shouldn't say anything? Or, well, if the truth is out there, so leave them alone. Well, tell me your thoughts, y'all. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.